All right, let's get these C points going. Going with something I saw earlier on R4 trophies. He had a different one. He had the Zeman 100. I'm just going to try to go bigger. And all green. Let's see what happens. All right, there we go. I was gonna be like, I need to get fish quick, otherwise I'm gonna have to switch. All right, there we go. I was gonna be like, I need to get fish quick, otherwise I'm gonna have to switch. All right, come on. Yeah, early stream. We've been car shopping and car shopping. Please tell me a Sculpin Trophy's not 2. Isn't a Sculpin Trophy 3? I really want a Sculpin Trophy. Well, we've been doing a whole bunch of car shopping. I was out car shopping all day yesterday, and it just completely drained me mentally. So I got on last night. Got on last night just to do my happy hour and got off. But if the wife gets off early, I think she wants to go look at a couple used Jeeps. So I'm like, I better get my stream in now. And more importantly, I need to make some silver. What did you almost catch, Thrasher? 3 grams from a Bluetooth? Oh. Oh, a 27. Oh, man. So he's probably at amber, and I try to do some research. I didn't. It keeps saying that copper's doing really well with F1s or the Corey spot at 55.65, but again, neither of those spots were worth a damn for me. And amber's pulling out some big fish, but you're only getting like 4 fish an hour. So I really have no idea where to even attempt after this. Yeah, I'm early, Jogu. I am early. The early fisherman gets to eat his fish earlier at night, I guess. Maybe we can get ahead of the game on whatever the new meta is, because I feel like I've been spinning my wheels or just at the ocean forever. All right, I'm getting a lot of small fish, and I think it's because of this maggot. Oops, not that. I wanted to do this. All right, of course, maggot, lurker, maggot, lurker. Wow. So the lurker's working. And this is why I like going to the bigger holes so much, even though it's a stupid risk, and I hate catching the fish that take 40 minutes, but I'd much rather have a better chance at some 10, 15, 20, 30 kilogram fish. You got the herring. Well, I think the most important thing is to let me know how you got. Let me know how you got it. Oh, see, I wasn't doing any perking. I was at hole 30 all night last night, and whatever was already on my pole, I just dropped it and I didn't care. I had a huge minnow on there. I had something else on there. I know I don't know if it was this one, but I had a huge minnow. I don't think the minnow's caught anything yet today, so maybe I should switch the minnow. I mean, do I want to go three maggots? I mean, I guess I could put a green shrimp on. That'd probably be better than that. I guess I need to start. I think I really need to start like perking 15 and 20 more often. All right, let's switch this because I don't feel like it's working. Let's go green. So you said natural shrimp or real shrimp? What do we got here? What was it? You got shrimp 7.507, 7.505. All right, so I'm going to do this one because I want to stick with the green. See how that goes. So is that like is that a permanent record? Like if I go on records? Oh, it was a blue tag? Shazam, look at you. All right, I don't want to go on your profile then. I want to go in the game. See, I don't have confidence in continuing to use these small fish. All right, what region are we talking about? Because it's not. Other countries? What is this bad boy called right here? Oh, look at you. Look at you. Yeah, there's the blue one. Yeah. It's so funny because it's like a fatty, but it's so tiny. That's awesome, man. Congrats. How much did that pay? Oh, but of course. Okay.
Fish on hook! Reel him in slowly.
Vilius? I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing the name wrong. I really do appreciate the follow. Thank you, and thank you. Speaking of that, I need to beg for more YouTube subscriptions. It's that time again. So I need to... Where's the chat at? Come on. There we go. Pin. Into stream. Check. And check. All right, here we go. Let's get back to catching this fish. All right, so maybe... Yesterday, I was actually getting big fish mixed in with these small fish, and I was at the 30 hole. So I figured, maybe the 34 hole will be better. Telemarketing? Yeah. I don't know. That's probably one of these dealers that I've been trying to get a hold of, but they shall go to voicemail. All right. So it's the maggot. All right, let's switch this up to Jogu's Bluetooth bait. Guaranteed to get me a trophy, he said. You all heard it. I'm assuming... or Jogu's Bluetooth bait. I'm assuming you went all blue. What's up, Zaki? How you doing? How you doing? Hey, this is Marcus. I'm just reaching out to you to see if you're still interested in selling your property. Come on. I'm not selling my house. The interest rates are ridiculous. Why would these people bother me? Oh, and they pay cash. So, you know, that's exactly how I'm going to get the most bang for my buck, is selling my house cash. $22. You keep farming. So, what are you farming for again, Zaki? I'll just try blue. Oh, I will gladly, for that, I would gladly take 450,000. No. Everybody has their price. I mean, I could sell it right now per the market. I could sell it, I don't even know. They say 485, but I only paid 350 for it. I've been here 5 years. The markets went up that much. But if I sell it, yeah, I can bank all that equity. But then I gotta go from my 2% loan to a 6% loan. And on a mortgage, oh my God, that's a huge difference. And then I'd have to move my whole streaming setup to a different state, and it's just the whole thing. Medium boat. Yeah, I mean, and then the problem is you're buying a new house that is inflated, and I'm only going to buy one. Ooh, that was nice. I'm only going to buy one in one of the like 10 states that disabled vets don't have to pay property tax, because then I'm saving like $800 a month. The maggot with the big turbot? Okay. Okay. %. Nice. What's up, Zeus? Hello, hello. Happy Tuesday? Is that question mark? Has to be Tuesday, right? Because I was out car shopping all day on Monday because car places aren't open on Sundays around here. Okay, so happy Tuesday. I had to think about that for a second. Good morning, good evening, wherever you're at in this fine world. Feeling like I need to go to the fake Canada spot maybe after happy hour. All the way up here. All the way up there. $98.2 bottom. Oh, yeah. What are we thinking, Flu Diddy? Probably a week? Hold on. Where did you post that at, Zeus? Did you post that in Canadians? Oh, you were trolling for it? I've never been able, I don't troll, so I've never been able to post anything in Trollies. So, Thrasha, is copper doing well for you? Oh, I don't even know if I've got a point today. Gibbles and Crucians? That's what you're getting at copper? Say it ain't so. Come on. You're not even big. It's not even big. Come on. A maggot? All right, this maggot's kind of popping. A couple more fish, and then I'm going to go... I'm going to add another maggot. Do I add another green one? All right, let me get back to these trolleys. Trophies. Why are people posting... Okay, maybe I misunderstand. Is trophies when people are like trolling? Or are they, you got trolled and you barely missed... Is that what it is? You barely missed, like this Greenland shark was just, you barely missed a trophy? Because maybe I misunderstood that. Oh, okay. All right. I don't know why. I always thought that was for trolling. I'll have to start checking that out. I've never went in there and looked. I don't know why I never figured that out before. I mean, I would really like to go back to copper, but I just don't feel like it's... It was horrible 2 days ago. It was horrible 3 days ago. So I don't really understand what would change. I mean, and it's going good for people. You know, that's for sure. Just not my people, not me. All right. I mean, do I have a blue maggot? I gotta have a... Who doesn't have a blue maggot, right? I don't have a blue maggot? I'm gonna go red. Because I don't... I can't believe it. Am I... Do I really have to put all three of all maggots the same color, all green? Yeah, but I'm talking I was only there for an hour each day. And each day was no bueno. But see, State, that's what I'm talking about. But I haven't had any luck at copper. I mean, I guess I can go, and if it's doing really well, then I'll know, right? And then if it's not, I'll just figure somewhere else to take myself. But what were you fishing for, State? Spice at the dock. I haven't tried spice at the dock. I saw the F1s. People were catching them on bananas. All right, where am I at on skill? 78.5. I'm pretty confident I got no points today. Okay, so if you were getting the trophy oranges, that means you were at 55, 65, and you were using strawberry, because that was definitely not working for me. Okay. Yeah, I really think, I don't know why it works for some people, but I'm at 78.5 for ocean. All right, I don't know. This may be a dumb thing, but it sure as heck seems like everything is hitting only green. Only. So I'm going to put out... another... I don't have one, but I'm going to put out 04. Let's see what that does. And then in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and call the sub. Oh, you got a... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What the heck just happened? What happened? That sounded insane. And that hit, I think that hit at 5 meters below the surface. Was that because of the sub? No, it's coming in super easy now. I mean, why would that... Is that normal? Or where it just absolutely just takes off? That's crazy talk. All right, let's... Oh, crap. What was that called? 005. There it is, the maggot. I don't know if I have a white one. All right. Bye-bye. Oh. Oh. I don't ever remember one like that, but I do recall sometimes, and maybe I haven't been paying attention to what fish it was, but all of a sudden it's spooling and I'm like, oh, here we go. And then it just stops. But I mean, hey, I'd take a safe trophy. That's what the guy caught on these green lures. I have not... I'm almost like afraid to just switch. Because this thing is catching everything. .05. It's either the Lurker 300 or .05. That is it. Neither one of my third baits we're catching anything. I'm not sure, Jogu. I would love to go to copper, catch some fish, make a little silver. I'm just afraid I'm going to go there, get set up, and then it's going to be crap again. Oh, I'm all about fixing stuff that's not broken, Thrasher, but when all these are when all these maggot 05s are just popping, I mean, there's no point in switching at this point. At least not for happy hour. Well, those stories seem to like the little natural shrimp, I think. Which one, that story? Yeah, the story I caught got natural shrimp, but I mean, I'm not getting any points. I've never actually put all 4 natural shrimp on. I mean, I don't really expect any like ocean points today because the last couple hours I've been out at the ocean for happy hour and even not happy hour, I've been farming points. I mean, I don't even think it's been a week since I got droppers. Maybe 7 days. And then I'm already up to 78.5. I mean, I guess I can go to the 30 hole and try to just catch sories and maybe get a nice little herring like Jogu did, huh? Yeah, I don't know. That's how I feel like is state is 85. Does it unlock something really important or really good? Because that's what I felt when I got to 75. No. That's what I felt when I got to 70. Like it was going to be for it took me forever to get to 75. Oh, I got a point. Man, I really do want a Sculpin trophy. I'm not kidding. I don't know why. And I would absolutely love a Sculpin Bluetooth just because it would look badass on the wall. I would love to be a spin fisher again at Yama. But again, until everyone's like, oh, you got to go to Yama, you got to go to Yama, I feel like it's just hit or miss for people. I don't feel like it's actually doing well. Well, I guess I should cut some Seitheru up, huh? I don't have any for huge. And I'm only cutting 2. I'm only cutting 2 Seiths. If it gets into the 3s, no bueno. I want to say my C setup was, I want to say 14,000. That's what I believe that's what it was. Maybe 15. If you get a really big fish, then you're going to have to use you're going to have to do this a lot, 29, and you're going to have to just max out the friction brake a lot and let it off. It's a significant challenge. I mean, I think the Rigel is a little easier getting bigger fish in. And I don't know if it's cheaper than my Taiga 30. Yeah, I think that's about right, Thrasha. Now, Zeus, I'm like so tired of trying to think back and forth of what reel that I'm just saving money, not even paying attention. I'm just, you know, saving money. I'll happily pay out all my giveaways and all that, but I don't plan on buying a pole anytime soon. I'll use and abuse this setup as much as I can. Because I've always said, my initial thought was I was just going to get a bigger pole to match this mech. But then everyone's like, that's just a waste of however many thousand silver because I should just wait to get the heavy pole. But then at that point, what? I need 135,000, and I'm not trying to get to end game C yet. I'm not worried about that. I'd like to be able to catch 50 to 100 kilogram fish a lot easier than I can catch a 50 right now. That 50 halibut took me an hour and 5 minutes. That's what I'm not. I don't want that. $88 kg. Yeah, I mean, someone told me about the perk rod, but if I have to get another rod as a stopgap, I really want a boat rod. Just because then I can bottom fish and I can do all those other things that I've never been able to do. Now, I think 5,000, and it's not, I know there's nothing out there, but it's almost like is exasperating is when I'm car shopping. I'm looking at cars, and there's nothing that I'm willing to look at. I wanted new, and then I'm like, this was a great deal, but then I just didn't want it to commit to it. I looked at used, paying cash. They were just old used cars that I just really wasn't willing to put money in. And it's like the pole. I feel like $5,000, I would spend $5,000 on a 100 kg boat rod pole, but I don't think it's an option. And it's the same thing as a car. Like, I looked at this Equinox EV yesterday, and it's marked down to $24,000. But then after the incentives that I wouldn't get, it would be $30,000 out the door. And that's a really good deal for that electric car. But even at $30,000, I just couldn't commit to it. Because as I get older in life, I really want cars that retain their value. Because I know my Subaru Outback, I can get out of it whenever I want. Every month, I can just get my money back, no matter what. I would love to go Honda. Infiniti, that is like my wife's, we want a minivan so bad. And our kids, come on, my son's 24. We have no kids. We do a lot of garage sailing and a lot of estate sailing, so we want the space in the back. And quite frankly, since, growing up with all the kids, we've just loved minivans. I got no problem driving one, but the Honda, now we're talking about a $44,000, $45,000 loan. And we only have one car. I mean, I can 100% afford it. But the thing is, we don't want to afford it. Like, my wife can't stomach a $750 a month payment. And I can't blame her, but we just don't want to afford it, if that makes sense. And then I've looked at a whole bunch of SUVs, but we need an SUV that has plenty of cargo space. And they're almost as much as a van. So it's like, what are you going to do? So then we just keep going around in circles and not buying anything. Yeah, I mean, like, we absolutely love Toyota Tacomas, but they're just so expensive. And I can't stand the gas mileage any of the trucks get or the vans get. Because we would buy a Toyota Sienna or a Honda Odyssey like right now if they were, I guess, on super sale. I don't know. Right, but they're way too expensive. And we want like inside cargo space. Like, we would get a Toyota Tacoma, like an older one, just like we're looking at all these used Jeeps for $5,000 to $8,000 that I can just pay cash. We would love an old Tacoma, but she's always wanted a Jeep, so. No, those Tacomas are expensive, let me tell you. Oh no, I get it. I am very well versed in cars and loans and deals and leasing per buying, and I don't know. I'm not a car guy because I can't fix them, but I know good cars value and the brands that hold their value. And we've had Kias before, but I'm not interested in necessarily buying a brand new Kia just because what if I want to get out of it in a year? I don't think I'm going to be able to get my money back. So that's my big issue. Because you guys see how I fish, right? Like, I can't stay in one place. I like to do whatever. That's kind of how we are with cars. Now, we have had an Outback. The current one we had for a year. The one before that we had for 2 years. But I think we're both we're over it. I think I'm just done. And if anybody has, I bet you it's any kind of, not just the Outback, but any kind of Subaru. That big ass screen they have in there is pretty much, it's a facade, because the map only shows up on half, and it is the slowest reacting screen I've ever seen in my life for a computer. It's horrible. And then we can never get our phones to link up correctly on CarPlay. So all those little things are now adding up to, it's time for a new car. 19 minutes. No, I can't stand leasing. If I buy a car, I want to be able to say buy it, and then when I pay it off, I own it. Leasing is pretty much, I don't know how much, at least of America leases, but everybody's driving around with a $50,000, $60,000, $70,000 car, and there's no way these people are paying $800 to $1,000 a month and they have 2 cars in their driveway. It's possible. It's just not practical. But I'm not put $4,000 down and then pay $400 a month. And I need 15,000 miles a year. We only have 1 car. And then you got to pay to turn it in, and I don't know. I just don't like turning in the lease and then you just lose. You're like just saying bye-bye to all your money. Yeah, but it doesn't make any sense to lease a car and then buy it, because your payment's almost going to be the exact same if you would have just bought it brand new. Let's just say if it was 0% interest. So when we bought our original Outback a couple years ago, there was so much equity in it. I ended up selling it, and then I want to say I made $10,000 in equity, and then I got the exact same one brand new for the same price. So I just basically got all my money back that I spent. So I was like, oh man, that's amazing. And he was even better during COVID and post-COVID. No, that was, we sold that car a year ago, and we took the equity out a year ago, and I had it for about 2 years. And I guess a lot of these people now are doing 74 and 80 month loans, and I'm just really old school. If I can do it, I want to do a 48 month, but 5 years, 60 months is the longest loan I would do. Because the dealers are always like, well, what payment are you trying to get? I'm not trying to get a payment. I'm trying to get how much the car actually costs out the door. That's what I'm worried about, not the payment. Because if it's just payment, they're going to say, oh, well, we can offer you 80 and it'll go from $700 a month down to $550. And I mean, some people just don't understand, and they're fine with that, but it doesn't make financial sense. Oh, and no, that's what we did. We got our first Outback. I want to say it was, they just don't have 0% on Outbacks. I think we paid 1.9, but I was always paying, I think $100 extra a month, and I'm paying extra on the one we have now, but I'm only paying like $50 extra. So my ultimate goal is I like to get a vehicle that's 0%, but in the current market, 0% are only for the EVs, and then they're for the models that aren't selling, which means you probably don't want to look at buying them if you're worried about equity. Oh, I don't want anything free. What are you talking about, Infinity? I like deals and I like 0% loans. Because really, since I got into the Air Force way back in the day, up until a couple years ago, I never ever paid anything in interest. I've always had 0% loans. And then now it's just, they don't really offer them, but it makes no sense to me. Some of these brand new cars, even like the Honda Odyssey, it's like 6%. Okay, sorry, no thanks. I don't want to buy it that bad. I'd rather just wait for every month there's different deals. So the $7,500 they give you if you buy an electric car, it ends on September 2nd. Then I have no idea what's going to happen, because the electric car market, it could just completely come to a standstill. So I'm curious to see what incentives they offer in September. How would you have no payments, Infinity? No percent? Sure. Definitely no inflation. Because post-COVID, there were used cars that you could buy, if you could buy them, were $24,000. And that same car used for 6 months, they were selling it for $34,000 post-COVID. That's how bad that was. So the new car market was good. You just had to find something or order something, but I haven't even looked to see what private loans I can get, because I think I can probably get one for 4.5%, but again, I'll probably just wait till next month and then see what the new 0% offers are. Hey, I never got you started on cars, Infinity. I tell you, I wish I knew about this game during COVID. Man, I bet you there were some absolute grinders in this game during COVID. What am I catching these bad boys on? Is there a maggot that's just a lot bigger by chance? Like double or triple the weight to target bigger fish? Because that's what I'd like to put on right now. I got vaccinated one time, Infinity, and that's the last one that I got. And that was almost, I don't think it was mandated, but there was some different things, like when I was going into the VA, if I had vaccinated, but there was zero chance, because I want to say, I don't even know when it was. I got COVID that summer, and I spent like 3 or 4 days in the hospital just because there was some issue with my heart lining or something. I have no idea. There were so many things they couldn't diagnose at that time. And then I want to say I got I don't even know. I got the single shot. I think I got the Johnson & Johnson. But yeah, you couldn't pay me to get another one. Because at the time all the second shots were coming out, that's when people were like, well, really, all you have to do is just stay home, and there's not much you can do for COVID. So I'm like, okay, great. Then I'm not getting another shot. What's the point? Yeah, and I don't know. I don't remember like the stocks of Pfizer or Johnson & Johnson. I don't remember those stocks skyrocketing because they were the ones with the COVID. I mean, I got to think Pfizer went down after all the issues. What's up, Clap? So, all right. So I got 10 minutes. So back to fishing. Well, let's transition back to fishing. Where should I go next? I'm open to suggestions because I've been doing good. The ocean is so much easier and so much more consistent with droppers. But I'm either wanting to go up to the top right corner of this map to the fake Canada spot or somewhere else. Yeah, I think I heard of them. Oh, I've never went all green, but look at this. It's just complete green. But I almost feel if I switch it to all blue maggots, I'm going to get the exact same bites. And I think it's maybe with just droppers. Oh, no, he let me know. Yeah, he let me know. Yeah, I mean, I really want, that's like something I need to do while I'm car shopping, but not streaming. Unless the SHB spot is really popping. All right, so let's do this. Let's just... I don't know how many blues I even have. All right, I got 3 reds. Let's just go red. And let's just see if it matters. I probably don't have enough beads. All right, so 1, 2. All right, we're gonna, oops. Yeah, we're gonna throw that again. Call this, I mean, there's not really much point in calling this up. This is just for last few minutes of testing here. Because what I would predict, oh, I'm not even gonna be able to see. I don't wanna have to burn another ticket. What I would have predicted is I'm gonna get very close to the same bite rate. And it's more so because you have droppers, not because of what you have on. I got a percent. Where's my stuff at? No. Okay. All right. So I'm not even going to be able to get another fish. Well, again, they could easily... yeah, let you permanently unlock the boat, just like you buying a house. All right, I'm still not seeing like anything great. Yeah, and all those things have been talked about and requested for years. So I think if it was going to happen, they would have already done it. Because those guys are way smarter than me, so they know how to make money. All right. I still don't know if I'm going to stay out at sea or go somewhere else. So I'm going to go to the restroom and then I'm going to scope it out. I don't want to go back to the shore if I'm going to stay out here. All right, and we're back. Oh, no, yeah, they could definitely make more money if they did that. Okay. All right, so let's go. I don't even know where to go here. Who are these people that are calling me and then now I don't... All right. There's no need for that. Okay, so. All right, we're back to RF4 trophies. Let me just look at actual trophies this time. Because again, I don't... What the heck is that noise? Sounds like my... Oh, I got a fish on! I could have swore I heard something. Look, I got a fish on in the background. Holy smokes. So you can still catch fish, huh? So I'm not seeing anything popping amazing. I don't know. I'm gonna pop another ticket. And then I think I'm gonna pop another ticket. And I may jog up to my fake Canada spot. Correct. But I make sure I'm always at 29. But I don't think I've ever caught a fish before, like trying to decide if I wanted to stay out here or not, which is the funny thing. So if I was maxed, luckily that safe wouldn't have been able to break my gear, but either way, I got lucky. All right, so what are we sitting at? 78.8. I got 3 points. I don't even think that's not even that bad. I'll take 3 points. Hey, when I do my sponsor tournament, I could give out a whole bunch of C tickets. I don't know if they would say that take it out of the 30 gold allotment or would they take it out of the 30,000 silver, but I mean, I think that would be cool cuz I also want to pay like the top 5, top 6. I don't want to pay out the top 3. Cuz the more people are invested and the more people that have a chance to win, the better the tournaments are. Because nobody likes tournaments when it's clearly you don't have a chance to win. Oh, no. This is, I don't know. I got to set it up still, but this is going to be a sponsored tournament like Rich does, where all the prizes are paid out by RF4. And the more I can do them, the more technically, the more my community gets free stuff. Yeah, that's true. So is it, do I have it backwards? So if I spin fish, do those points automatically count for marine fishing? Or vice versa? Because I don't remember. I think I remember getting to 80. For the heavy, okay. Okay, they don't make any large size or heavier maggots, do they? Like if I wanted to put a much bigger, not 2 gram, but like 4, 6, 8, or is that the only size they make? Okay, that's a good update from the wife. Now she is off at 6 o'clock. And then the only question is she going to want to look at a Jeep right after she gets off? Well, I don't think they do for this. So I suppose now's the time to try some other baits now that it's not happy hour. Man, so you're gonna have to let, I don't know, are haddocks worth a lot of money? Because this red meta I have going is extremely haddocky. Yeah, so that's it for that. It's just Lynn's minnow. I don't think I ever bought one of these. That's 2.2. I see a little point. What is the biggest plastic lure they make? Is it the minnows? Yeah, I think it is. 8 gram, 2 monster shed. And I think, all right. So the question is, if these haddock are good, then I should probably just stick with the red right now, just to try to farm silver. All right, this would be epic if this was a big haddock. If this is a big haddock, I think I may be onto something. Then I may be able to post secret haddock spot. Alright, I'm never going to get mad at a cod. Alright, so that was the Maggot 06, of course, because they're all the same. So let's change this to... I really wanted to try that. I don't feel like this is going to work. I feel like I'm still going to get all my fish are going to be off that maggot. Oh, the Quickers. Well, I like the size of these fish I'm getting right now. It doesn't suck. Trophy haddock. Nobody wanted cusk. All right, off the lurker. All right. It's good to know. Good to know. Oh. Oh, am I in the fringe? Do I need to move the boat? And this may be the longest I had to wait for a fish all day. So now I almost wonder, is that's off the lurker. If I was catching all off the bottom, and now that I have this on there, it's not working. I have a hard time thinking that's the problem, but I want to get that bad boy on. All right, Magato 6. All right, let's go quicker. I don't know how much better this one's going to work, but let's see. All right, this is a little feisty fish here. Let's see what it is. It's a little bouncy. Now, the real question is, am I getting it off the pink? My guess is it's going to be off the lurker. That's a cod. It's a cod on the pink. I think that had the pink, right? Oh, the quicker. Nice. So does that mean, do I switch to all quickers? Huh? Or was that just a rogue cod and I got lucky? Hey, I got a point. I'll take that. I got 2 points after happy hour. All right, what do we get this on? The maggot. All right, so then let's do this. I know I have another one. I don't know if I have... Do I have any more? Oh, I don't have any more pink beads. Okay. Let's call the boat. I'll add another quicker on because I know I have one. think I've used up my allotted submarine calls. All right, let's slap the pink one on there. Yeah, we'll go pink and red. Ooh, I do have the green. Now let's see what happens. If the pink's not working, I'll basically stop getting hits. But if I catch a couple more on the pinks, then I'll switch up. I mean, do a green one as well. Hey, what's up, Mus? How you doing? How you doing? All right. The quicker. Quicker. All right, let's test it out one more time. Oh, yeah, I'm sure putting all the same is the worst, but I saw a guy post on RF4 Trophies that he got like a Safe trophy right here with all green. All right, so let's totally switch this to the, oh no, Mario. Let's go white. And then we're gonna go white. That matches that up. Now let's switch it up to some of this Safe action because I'm using a lot of strips. Oh, I actually have 279 of each. Now let's go quicker. That's green. Now let us go green. Go green. All right. Now, no maggot action, all quicker. So let's see what happens. All right. Now, what do we get that on? The Quicker 07. Which one is that? I got that on here. So I suppose next time I'll come in, I'll put a third color Quicker on. I got lucky there. I had the drag max. The Quicker 07. All right, definitely want to get rid of the Quicker 07, at least this one. And what do we got? Brown? I don't know. Quicker 05. I don't know what color that is, but we're going to go white. Let's try that. All right, so that was a Quicker 08. That's the one I just put on. I believe that was the white. Oh, where do I go next? Oh, gotta fish on, fish on. What's up, Dave? What's up, Dave? I mean, this is some good fishing. I feel like everyone would just tell me, you just got to keep fishing, and the more fish you catch, you're going to get a random trophy. Oh, no, no. Come on, Thrasher. That would be like on the premium wheel. Because the problem would be, it doesn't really work as good as I thought it was, where I'm like using the old Russian pole for 15 minutes, that would be great. But go float fishing for 15 minutes, that's good, as long as I'm somewhere that I can actually float fish. I mean, Jogu, if the fish are catching, I just don't know where I would sit. Do I sit on the dock with banana, or wherever the banana is, or do I sit there with strawberry and just hope and pray? I mean, you know what I mean? Yep, I got the cusk. I got the plus. I don't even know how to say that. I definitely want, I want the safe. I really want the shorthorn. Oh, yeah, I have not got a trophy since I've unlocked droppers. All of my trophies have been on normal stuff. Where are my? Yeah, so I got the wolffish, the cusk, the place. Yeah, that's it. I got 3 of them. Oh, and I got the card with that wolffish too. And that was all thanks to Canada. Because Canada told me, go out to 80. And he got the Bluetooth out there at 80. So I followed him and I ended up getting that trophy. It was awesome. All right. We're going for it, at least for a moment. All right. Yeah, you can connect it to your phone. As long as you can connect it to RF4, you can connect it to your phone. The Bluetooths are my favorite fish. They're high on excitement. They give you good silver. And they go really well on the wall. Oh, don't worry. You'll see one. I've caught in 2 of them. Don't worry. Oh, that was weak sauce. What was that about? You just have to use your imagination. If you call a blue tag a Bluetooth, then guess what? It's a Bluetooth. Oh, another point. My first pollock of the day. Was that it? First pollock? Hey, now I need another one because I know there's always 2 pollocks at the cafe. Don't worry. My sole purpose in life is to get everybody saying Bluetooth instead of blue tag. And then everybody will blame me. And it will be glorious. Let me turn this down. I'm just waiting. I'm waiting on the final roster cuts. I want to see who's getting cut, where, why. All right, looks like strong perking's not working. I just figured I'd give it a shot. Oh, there we go. How would we get that on? The Hunter 600. She lands a fish. Hey-oh. Well, maybe it's time to switch up the other pieces again. Oh, look at you, Thrasher, huh? Ooh, a lumpy. I will take that action. Damn. I don't think I've ever caught back-to-back lumpfish, but which one was that? 08. So that was on the green. So it really seems like green is working really well today. Or is it because I'm on the edge of the zone here? Is that why? All right, what is this going to be? A 12 kilogram cod? It is definitely not a monster. All right, 22. It's bigger than I thought. Now what did I get that on? The Quicker 07. If I keep getting these fish, I can't switch. Oh. Oh. All right, let's see what we get here on the edge. Yeah, da da da, sha-na-na. Come on. Does that hunter actually have pink on the backside? Is that real? Does it have pink on it? If it has pink on it, well, maybe these need to be pink. All right, having an issue perking here. Let's try this. Is it 2? Oh, I bet you it. Yeah, I was gonna say, I bet you it's just because I'm at the edge and it keeps going back and forth between two different meters of depth. Boo. All right, we be dabbing. I'll take that. What did I get that on? Not getting really anything too much on the lurker. Or the hunter, whatever I have on. Okay. All right, so I would just say let us prepare. Let us prepare. All right, there we go. That seemed like a rando cusk. Wow, on the quicker. I am shocked. Shocked, I tell you. All right, let's cut some saith up. Yeah. But I guess the good thing is they're worth more than people complain about them. They're worth a decent amount of silver. Oh, yeah. Even safe. Like, you just, obviously the goal is when you're at the big holes, especially at my lower level, I want new and unique fish, but you're still going to get, I feel like I get more cusk and more safe when I'm out at the 80 or 70 or 55. Oh yeah. Well, I've been here several times. I got that black, I don't even know what it's called. That black eel fish. I got that up here. It was pretty cool. I'm just trying to, I don't know. I'm trying to not be that guy, you know what I mean? As much as possible. All right, so let's just check in. We're going to just switch everything up here. Blue. Blue. Back to strips. Do I have... How many? All right, yeah, let's do this. Let's go all lens. All right, now we go lens orange. All right, what do I have here? Do I have a lens? Is there a lens blue? Ooh, I like this one. I don't think I've ever used this one. We're gonna go double black. Yeah, always bet on black. All right, let's see what we get here. Last 10 minutes, we'll switch it up, and then what's up, Wani? And then we're gonna go to copper, and we'll do a copper comp. I haven't used the craws in a while. I really like the lobsters when I put them on. Which craws are you talking about, Infinity? Oh, that was a saucy mama. What did I get that on? I got it on the lens minnow. Oh, the black one. Oh. Oh, okay. I'll have to remember that for next time. All right. Wow. All right, so this black lens minnow is popping safe back to back. Can't say that's good or bad. Aw, boo. Boo, boo. All right, let's all right, here we go. Well, I mean, I've got 3 fish in a row, and I haven't had to perk once, so that's pretty good. Oh! Oh, no, Wani! I've been focusing on those huges too, and then I totally forgot. Lens minnow, 08. This black lens minnow is popping. Hey, if I'm getting 3 fish without even having to perk, it's popping. I'm strictly talking bite rate. Especially when it's all the same. You know, if I was getting 3 fish on 3 different lures, then that's fine. But when I get 3 fish on the same one, see, now it's back to 05. So I kind of think 3 fish in a row on anything is pretty good. I like those odds. Hey, I got to stay excited about 34 hole because we all know what happens when I'm not happy with the 34 hole. Then I go out to the 80, and then all of a sudden, then my hand breaks because I got to fight a fish for an hour. So like, I would have to assume that this one was on the 08. Let's find out. 08. And they're not, you know, tiny little baby saiths. Those saiths are good money. That's good money. Now we get a minnow. All right, here we go. Let's see. Like 5 minutes left. Ooh, a trophy lake trout. That's nice. I haven't had one of those yet. Not enough, Wani. Not enough for me to be concerned. The blankware is only 5.3, and I've used 1,600 several times, like today, 600 for an hour, basically 300. It just doesn't wear that much. My Taiga is wearing. The Taiga's wearing, and I don't know if the Taiga will wear more with a heavier lure. I mean, I'm assuming it affects the rod and the reel. Because I haven't had any fish that's really been burning my drag at all. So I probably need to repair the old reel. But repairing the old reel is really not that important unless I'm fishing in the 80 hole or something where I need every single kg of mech and drag. Right, I know this pole I'm not going to be able to keep. Like, because eventually I'm going to get rid of it. So I'm not even concerned about wearing this particular pole out. Now, my ultralight that I absolutely destroyed without realizing it, throwing big lures at elk, yeah, that one I regret. All right, I should be able to get one more fish. I was at elk. We were doing a competition. This was like probably about a month and a half ago. And I was targeting like big bass. So I was looking at RF4 trophies and everyone was using this heavier lure. And I've thrown red lures all the time. Like I put my pole in red all the time and it never affected it on the ocean. But I'm not sure why, but a half hour of casting that heavy pole absolutely destroyed my pole. It was at 95 and it took it down to 58. Everything else is great, but it destroyed it. I know I lost 40% that day. I'm positive. It was a very dark day. Very dark. Oh, I only got one. Boo. Oh, do I need to go back out and try to get this trophy? Is that what we're saying? Nope. Nope. No. Wow. Wow. I didn't get one cafe order. Oh, I can't even remember what I was throwing. I know it was a lure. It may have been this 25G. I'm trying to see what my biggest, heaviest lure is. I think it was a 25 spoon. Because there's nothing here that's that heavy. Yeah. Yeah, I think it was a 25 spoon. Hey, 1280, that is over 600 per hour. I'll take it. It's possible. Let me look at my jig heads. Okay, these haddock. Yeah, these haddock paid real nice. These down here, not so much. $38,205. I gained 1,000. All right, let me just get over to copper so I can set this comp up so Joe Goose stops complaining. Cannot believe I'm coming to copper. I seriously. I'm going to take like weeks vacation from this if this doesn't work out today. I don't think I was... Oh, wait a minute. I remember throwing, I think this one, this 50. I think I remember throwing that. So I don't know if that would cause that much, but I remember throwing that. I remember now. I remember. Okay, so. And we said we wanted total weight, any fish. Let's go 25 buy-in. Password, hammer. There we go. Ching. Ching. All right. So let me see. What do I even have when it comes to strawberry? Because I cannot remember if I gave away my strawberry. So straw. I got all the straw possible. I got the Leon straw. I got this straw, that straw. I'm pretty sure I have everything. I haven't used banana in a while. I'm definitely down to try that, Infinity. Is that the dock? So, all right, I'll do banana for the first half hour, and then if I'm not getting anything, then we'll, I guess, go back to the strawberry. But I do like this dock. I cannot lie. I like the dock. All right, let's see what we got here. All right. Banana. Now, do I just go banana 14 or can I go banana 20? Because I like to put bigger baits on, especially when we're looking for bigger fish per se. No, you're telling me not to use 20s? You're killing me. I know, but isn't that the best way to get trophies? I mean, I all I got is big banana. Is this 20? All right, these are 20, so I can put this on at least. At least to get the party started, right? To get the party started. Is this one clip 15 or clip 18? Clip 14. All right. And then I think we're casting over there. I just remember in that last comp a long time ago, everyone were getting like 30-pound koi, and I was stuck getting 3-pounders, and then they all told me that they were using the bigger boilies. And they were my heroes. I wanted to do that. I wanted to be those guys. All right, so I'm going to have to make some more banana, but I can at least get these things in the water. Oh, 14. I thought it was 14. All right, I got you. I'll switch it to 17 once I get these in the first time. I think there's a fish on this one, but let me see. I got to make some banana stuff here. So, actually, do I have banana? Oh, I do. Big banana. Home of the big banana. All right. Big banana, nana. All right. Well, I've already got, I'm going to have 2 fish here, so big, small, at least I know I can at least catch something. All right, how are we doing here on the old comp? All right, we got 5 of us. Hey, Vietnam's in here. Nice, haven't seen him in a while. Nanstein, all right, all right. If am I waiting for anybody else? Anybody else? I don't want to leave anybody out. No, you're fine. Yeah, but remember, just don't, at least in my tournaments, don't ready up until you're actually ready. All right, I'm going to use the restroom, and then if nobody else has joined, we'll just give her a start. Somehow, Infinity, you'll join for the donation, and then you'll still win. Somehow. I don't know how it's possible. Ooh, an F1? Thank you very much. I will be glad to farm F1s and lose the competition, you know? All right, I'll be right back. All right. Okay. All right. All right. All right, let me get these 3 fish in. All right. I don't know, man. I think this accidental 14 clip is working out real nice. All right, I'm assuming everybody's ready. Nanstein, I need ready up. Oh my God, now that's a troll. Can I put that in the trophies? Is that a trophy? All right. All right, here we go. I'm starting it at 1:30. At 1:30. I will start it even though I'm not going to get this fish in for a minute. Why do you always do this at the beginning of the tournament, Clap? Oh, here we go. Good luck. Have fun.
Showstopper 804 played spin chat wheel for 3,000 channel points.
This is a monster Bluetooth F1. It is the world record F1, largest ever in the game. I got 14 bananas because Infinity scolded me because I wanted to use 20s. Oh, I got to add PVA back. I mean, this is 100%. I figured it was going to be a mirror carp, so. It's just taking up too much of my time. Yeah, that would have been saucy. Oh, no wonder, because I'm all tired and stuff. All right, nothing there. All right, how's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? All right. All right, looking good, looking real nice. Okay, let me bring this bad boy up. All right.
We'll spin that juicy wheel. What we got here?
Okay. Apparently, the screen is messed up. And bring up the juicy wheel. All right, here you go, Mr. Clap Distraction. So anything that makes me change spots, we are respinning, sir. Oh, my favorite. Oh, crap. Oh, kick. All right. And it doesn't really look like I even need PVA at this point. But let me put it on. All right, here we go. Oh, 50 cups of coffee. I thought you were gonna get the 5 cockchafers, but no. I'm giving you 100 because you're an MVP. My most valuable donator, so that's the least I can do. Yeah, I don't have time to... I do need to make more coffee, but I suppose that'll have to wait till another day. All right. See, if I'm truly going to win this, there's no way I can stick with 14 bananas. That's the problem. Ooh, 906. I got a new YouTube subscriber today. I must update that. Bam. 94 more to go, baby. Yeah, that's right, Clap. MVD. 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 They should have that on Twitch. This is a slow grind. It's going to take me a while. I think it's going to be hard at this specific spot, but I don't want to give up the F1s. I feel an F1 trophy coming on. I feel it. Might I even say F1 Bluetooth?
Blue, you're my boy. Thank you, sir.
There we go. I'm just going to get a little blue motivation going. Blame Canada. Well, now that I'm sitting here, the real question is, can I look at cars while streaming, while fishing? I don't see any new updates. Breaking news. Yes, we just canceled our kicker's contract. Thank the maker. That is great news. It's great news. I know nobody else cares. All Browns fans uniting right now. Aw. Nobody wants this crappy little mirror. I mean, I want the weight, don't get me wrong, but now I'm just in an F1 Bluetooth grind. That's what I want. You get a trophy? Oh, clap. I didn't even see that. I'm so sorry. Nice. Hold on. Hold on. Where's my fish? Are going to have to wait a second. Did I get rid of that? Man, I guess I got rid of my Darth Vader saying most impressive. Most impressive. Oh, that's probably why I didn't see it, because I have the other chat on. I have the global, like, Canadian chat. Let me get back to the comp. There we go. All right, I'm back. I'm back, baby. Oh, come on, F1. Be an F1. Be a big F1. Big fatty F1. Now, I will definitely... Oh, Infinity came in here to play. I see how it is. All right. I will definitely take the 7. Now I'm right back in this bad boy. My Cleveland Browns are distracting me here. All right, now I get some bigger fish. But the real question is, Infinity, why did you tell me to come use banana, and yet you're over there catching the koi that I want to catch? That is the real question. The old bait and switcheroo, huh? All right, can I just see the roster, please? I just want to see the Browns roster. I don't think it's that much to ask. There we go. All right, we're good. So, yeah, probably Banana's probably better. But I don't know. I can't complain about this fish, and I'm happy with it, so thank you. I'm just a sucker for... Wait a minute. Yeah, that's what I want to see. I want to see the updated roster. Oh, no, Joe Goo! Boo! All right, here we go. Ooh, another trophy. Nice. What do you got, like a 30-pound koi? Clap, come on, man. You never count your money when you're on the table. Take it from Kenny Rogers. He knows what's up. All right, I'm waiting to see what you're sorry about. Do you have some massive fish on, Infinity? I want to see the depth chart. The depth chart is the easiest thing to see. Well, this is not even correct. Wow. This is not even updated. I'm done with this Bleacher Report. Throwing out fake news. It's not even an updated roster. Ooh, nice orangey. Very nice. All right, Jogu needs to calm down. Oh, that is a beaut, Infinity. Holy cow. How much is that bad boy worth? Look at you guys over there catching big ass koi, and I'm over here catching small 3-pounders. Damn you. Wow. Dang, that's awesome. Stelly, what's up? Well, that just means hopefully he will not win because he was counting his money at the table. And then look, back to back. Damn it. Those are the fish that I wanted to catch, Infinity. Yeah, but I mean, come on. I'm in second. I want to catch those fish, don't get me wrong, but I feel like if I switch now, I'm not going to get anything. I mean, I suppose I can switch. Maybe I can switch at the halfway mark. I don't know. I got plenty of strawberry stuff. And I know Infinity's only using the 15 size strawberry. There's no way he's going with the bigger stuff, right? No shot. And that is an old Jeep clap. Wow. It's not a Jeep Wrangler, but there's a trophy F1. Jogu's just on frickin' fire, man. Well, it sounded like a beaut seeing it's an old Jeep Cherokee. All right, I need some more fish. Now it's just getting, now it's just slowing down ridiculous now. It's like selling my soul. I don't mind selling my soul. Is it another banana spot that I could possibly use size 20 bananas? Because these size 14s have kind of died. Oh, have you seen? Have you seen? I'm just saying, I expected a firm, consistent bite rate. When you're over there getting 270 silver fish, I demand results. I'm just going farther and farther down the board. I'm getting very disappointed. I think maybe I need to go to size 20 boilies. I think that's what I may have to do to juice up this competition. I need to juice it up. Well, have fun saving for C, Clap. It sucks. Tench and F1. So Jogu has 2 Big Cafe orders. Come on, F1 trophy. Come on, F1 trophy. Well, then it may not. It's probably not for a trophy then. Alright, I don't think I have... Yeah, no PVA on that one. Let me switch this back up. I'm assuming, and once... Ah, crap. Once I'm out of PVA, then I think I'm just out. I don't think I need to put any more out there. Alright. See how bad the bite rate goes down. I need to get bigger fish. We're in the home stretch. We are in the home stretch. Alright, it's tightening up. So I'll probably end up... I should have put this one back to 14, but I'll wait. All right, here we go. What we got? It's our first big banana one. And Vietnam takes the lead. All right. I just need one big fish. Yeah, everybody's out here. No, we can blame you, Infinity, for that amazing koi you got that I can't pronounce. And then I'm personally blaming Jogu for getting, what, 3 different trophies? I mean, 33 fish is pretty nice. Pretty nice. No, the gibble counts. That's 3 trophies in the competition. That's impressive. All right. And this Vietnam just keeps on going. Well, yes, I don't know if I want to have my 33 or do I want to have your 6. Let me see something. Let me see something. Let me see something. All right, maybe let's try this. My ER? What are we talking about? Oh, I don't check that stuff ahead of time. I never count my cards at the table. I like to be surprised when I go. Hold on, son's calling me. Okay, I'm back. As you can see, it's going to take one hell of a fish to catch up to Good Morning Vietnam. But one big 20-kilogram fish can do it. That is not going to do it. Well, at least the silver is going to be good, so thank you, Infinity. I just need this pole here to bend and give me a fight. Then at least I know it's like 10, 15 kilograms. Oh, people are always willing to listen. I'm always willing to listen. But it's taking the action. Come on, trophy F1. Come on, baby. Is there a fish on? Damn, that fish put it down. How rude. Of course, I gain an inch, he gains a foot. Oh, I'm a great hearer. I can hear everything. What is this? Is going to be a... Oh, and then now he gets a Kohaku? Man, this guy. He's all over the place. How is he getting F1s and Kohakus? I think someone's Kohacking. That's what I think. Someone's on next level here. It's one thing to get, you know, the most weight, but now he's getting like some really good fish. I mean, that's just insane. All right, so let's try. We got only corn on that. Let's go only banana on this and see what happens. I got bumped down to 4th. Wow, that hurts. That really hurts. All right, bite rate be damned. It's go time. I'm gonna show these sons of bitches. Actually, you know what? I need to do this. If I'm gonna do it, we're doing it. Bring these sons of bitches to me. This is my only chance. I'm here to win. This is my only chance to catch up. So be it, Jedi. Hey. But that's what I'm here for. There's always a chance. And if I don't catch a 25-pounder, there is no chance. I can't win. And then, let's see here. Do I have any banana? Banana. I do not. I do not. Corn. Banana. You say banana. No. An hourly slot mechanism? I'm not sure what you're talking about. Hourly slot. No shot, really? You got it? Oh, that is epic! Well, I had another screen up, therefore I can't see the chat. Thank you very much. Now, it doesn't matter. Once I pull that screen up, I can't see chat no matter what. Shantanta. I can see that, but Twitch chat doesn't tell me he got a Bluetooth. I still don't know what this guy, I believe it's on, he's on YouTube from China saying, does your game area have an hourly slot mechanism? I'm not sure. Oh, I see the Bluetooth. It's very minuscule. An hourly slot mechanism. I'm not sure. Rocky Mountain Fishing, what's up? $138. Holy cow. All right, there we go. Oh, well, I mean, again, all I can tell him is no. But an hourly slot mechanism just sounds like something I don't know, and I would never, ever do any kind of cheats. I don't care what game or what the reason is. No need for that. But I would appreciate a subscription on my YouTube channel. That would be great. I'm not going to install some hourly slot. That just sounds ridiculous, but dun, 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 na, 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 na. Well, if he's watching my stream, he knows I'm not hacking, so. Bum, 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 nah, nah, nah. If I had an 8 banana pop-up, I'd put it on. I'm just saying. Will I get to 100? That's the question. Well, I don't have any I don't have any background apps, so. Damn, Joe Goo, that's the fish I was looking for. That little 20-pounder right there. Now you just need a 20-pounder and a 30-pounder, and you'll be good. All right, at least I've made it over 100. Well, even if one of these big poles pop off now, I'm not going to be able to get it in. Dun, 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 dun. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. All right, that gives me a little something different to try after the competition. And there's no point in putting bigger stuff on. All right, so we're gonna go snowman. Oh yeah. We're gonna go, where's my sweetness? Go sweet banana, and then we're gonna go 14 banana, and then we're gonna keep everything else the same. Let's just try this out. Maybe I'm onto something here. Well, GG's. That was pretty awesome. Damn, Joe Goo, look at you at the last second. Oh my goodness. Oh my. That had to hurt. That was a good comp. I actually made some good money. I'm very happy with that. Now the question is, what next? All right, let's do this. Now let's go. Let's try this. Yes. All right. I blame you for getting all those trophies. But if you weren't talking about doing the competition here, then I wouldn't have caught any of these fish. And I definitely wouldn't have caught these particular fish if Infinity didn't tell me to force me to use bananas. I don't know about another comp. I'm not really sure like what I want to do next. I gotta find out with the old wifey poo because she may be getting off early, so we may have to go look at some Jeeps. Not seeing any new Jeeps. Oh, I highly doubt it. It don't matter if we think we were really thinking we were going to yesterday. We were thinking it, but then there's just too many little things wrong with the car. Oh, come on. Well, if I do, it's not going to be anything I'm sending pictures to Discord about. We're not talking about some classic car or anything. Talking about an old Jeep. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I'm not doing no three wheel. Nope. Three wheels do not mix for me. Good. 3 hours, 20 minutes. I don't even remember what bait I have on here. Oh, this is the sweet banana 10 and pop-up. Oh, nice. Is that the same wooden one I have? I think it is. Wow, that's well worth 20 bucks. I just wish it was the one I don't have a Star Wars. Now that would have been nice. All right. Come on. I don't want to pick this up again too early. All right. Wow, someone's selling my chair that my wife got for $10 at a garage sale. Wow. Boy, she is going to be happy to see that. 150 bucks they want? She only paid 10. Oh, yeah. She's going to be happy. All right, what is this? Oh, it's a case. I don't want that. All right, well, this one here is working pretty good. Let me see if I can get like an interesting kind of fish from it. Yeah, I gotta keep refreshing to see if there's any new Jeeps that are listed. All right, this one's working pretty good. 14 pop up in this banana. Oh, I've been on all of them. But the problem with Auto Trader's good. I'm currently looking at Facebook as well as Auto Trader. But the Jeeps at the dealerships are just, they're way overpriced. So I figured the best way we can find an old Jeep is just somebody selling it. I mean, I think I looked on Auto Trader for, wow, Auto Trader or the other car websites, and it was, I think for the last month, it's been the exact same, like 10 Jeeps. So that's the question, is why aren't any of these Jeeps selling? And it didn't make any sense to me. And in the dealerships, nobody makes deals anymore. Whatever the price is, that's it. There is absolutely no haggling. It's ridiculous. I am looking at only Jeep Wranglers. Sport, 2-door, 4-door, Sahara, it doesn't matter. I'm looking at stuff that's 1998, but I'm looking at paying cash from like 4 to 10 or 11,000. We don't care what year it is. We kind of go, all right, it's a lower year, higher mileage, higher year, lower mileage. I just look at the overall value. Is the Jeep in good shape? But, you know, then it's got 230,000 miles. That's a risk. But it's just something to have in the driveway, and then we can kind of go back and forth to the store locally, just locally stuff. I don't ever plan on taking it on any kind of trips. No, I didn't say that. What I said was low mileage, it doesn't matter. We're looking at low mileage, high mileage. I'm just looking at stuff that is like 4,000. I don't mind getting an old Jeep with high mileage for $4,000, but I think my max price that I want to pay is $11,000 or $12,000 cash. I would say my sweet zone is $5,000 to $8,000 is what I would like to be able to spend. But again, we don't have to buy one. It's just something that we're looking at doing. I mean, it doesn't matter on the mileage because I'm gonna get an aftermarket warranty depending on how many mileage. But we've looked at Jeeps that are 230,000 miles. We've seen Jeeps that are 60,000 miles. So I think low mileage is always great, but that doesn't mean everything. Infinity, do you take everything literal? I'm confused. Because I am completely flexible. I'm just saying, obviously, like the wife would prefer low mileage, but I'm willing to get the right Jeep if it has high mileage, especially if I get a aftermarket warranty. Because if the aftermarket warranty costs me, like, I think it's going to be like $130, but that covers pretty much everything. So therefore, getting an old Jeep is not that much of a risk. Because I've never owned one, so I don't know if I can actually work on one. I mean, I've never worked on like engines. I've replaced the microchip in like my old Camaro, the starters, the alternators, stuff like that. But I've never taken apart an engine. That's not my cup of tea. So did you cash out? I had several jobs. I was a police officer for 4 years. I refueled jets for 3 years. And then the last 14 years I spent in Air Force recruiting. Yeah, I got my whole bio on Twitch. It's on one of my panels. It breaks down my entire career kind of year by year. Boy, this craft bait is putting in work. I mean, maybe anything's gonna put in work with the 14 pop-up, but it's definitely working just as good. Now, the one thing I will say, I don't know if I've got an F1 with it. Let's see. Banana flavor yellow. So I haven't, all of these have been on just banana flavor. That's banana flavor yellow. Banana flavor. Okay. So I have not got an F1 on one of those. What is this, a mirror fest now? This definitely ain't no F1. Man, I'll tell you. Let me see. Come on, give me an F1 on this other pop-up corn. What do we got here? A jumbo mirror carp? Well, if it's already coming in, it definitely is not a trophy. Yeah, not even close. Not even close. I had higher expectations. I had higher expectations. All right, let me go here. It's 4:30. I'm gonna sell these fish and hop off unless I get one on the net or on the line when I sell these. All right. Okay, so what is my tiny dancer? Nope, nope, nope. I don't think I caught any tench. Nope, 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 nope. All right. All right, 703. Not too shabby. Of course, the F1, the almost trophy F1 was the best. And then the mirror carps don't even come into play until it hits 10. That's the last one I just caught. And then you got the commons. So that's bait, that's bait, that's bait. All right, so all the non-markers is fishy pieces. Do I not have a non-marker? Marker, 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 marker. Okay. And I can never see these things. No, I think there was one more non-marker. There it is. All right, let's see. Oh, did I sell all these? No, I did not. Almost 39,000. I'll take it. Now, do I have a fish on? All right. Oh, I do have a fish on. So that's the tradition. Now I got to go back and see what I got on here. Can't leave with a fish on because that could be a Bluetooth waiting to happen. Probably a mirror. Hey, oh, that was that is a mighty saucy F1 for the last fish. All right, we do it again. Oh, a 40? Sold. All right, last check. Let's check. Let's check. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there. Okay, I'm going to hop off, go check with the wife. And I don't know if we're going to go out tonight, but you guys will all find out tomorrow on next episode of... Oh, hold the phone. We got another fish. I can't get off yet. How many times in a row am I going to have to do this? This is exactly why I leave them in the water. I always feel like the game just wants to troll you. Hey, and if that's the case, that's fine. Huh. I'll take that. I just don't have the heart to pull the poles in. Now I just like to do this when I'm hopping off. That was a little weaker sauce, but at least I paid for my baits. All right, nothing. Okay, now I'm gonna hop off. So hopefully I'll see everybody tomorrow, and then I highly doubt I'm gonna end up getting a vehicle tonight, but maybe I get to see something cool. I have no idea. So thanks for helping out. I appreciate the help, Infinity. Thanks for the comp. It was good. You almost pulled it out there, Joe Goo, but Vietnam got everybody. So hope everybody has an absolute great night. And then maybe, I don't know how I'm going to feel. If we don't go looking for vehicles, maybe I'll hop on Warzone later. I don't know. But I'm going to send everybody over to Mr. Clappin. And I got another fish on, but I'm not going to go back on stream. I'm going to send everybody over to Clap. So have a good day. Thank you, guys.